man, how y'all feel about this this Drake situation? Like, like that, yo, I mean, he not personally suing Kendrick, but like this shit, the whole thing just sound wild for real. Like, like yo, you really is filing a defamation of character from UMG for real. Like, are you just trying to get out of like off of the deal that you got with them or something? Like that shit just sound crazy. Like, yo, it's a rap battle. Like, yo, like most of the stuff that he alleging in the paperwork for real basically is stemming from the rap battle with Kendrick for real. Basically saying that UMG was pushing the music to basically ruin his career. Like that he been like, I guess the income of the money been kind of funny lately after the whole beef situation with Kendrick. What else was in the paperwork? That yo, it was just a bunch of crazy shit. Like, so basically he was like, I guess he's suing for damn, what's the joint? So when a security guard and all that got shot at his house for real. So emotional distress. So when the security guard got shot at his house, I guess he's saying not that Kendrick had something to do with it, but all of that stuff was stemming from the whole rap battle and I guess the cover art from Kendrick's diss song, that had his house and all that on it. Basically saying like Kendrick put it out there, like, so now people know where he live at and all that. Like, yo, but the shit is public record. Like, a lot of people knew about that big ass house he had in Toronto for real. Like, it wasn't just because of Kendrick that like now all of a sudden everybody know where he live at. Like, yeah, it might have heightened everything, but it, like, come on, like, yo, it just sounds like, yo, it's a rap battle. Like, I'm not gonna discredit Drake for real. Like, yo, I mean, I like his music. You feel me? Like, yo, his shit be slapping for real. But like, as far as all that battling shit and rapping it, like, I don't want to hear that shit no more from him. Like, yo, you lost, yo. Like, that's all it was. Like, granted, I understand you not suing Kendrick per se, but you got a whole bunch of shit in the lawsuit that's stemming from that rap battle with Kendrick for real. Like, yo, he told you from the first song, like, yo, just, basically like, yo, just leave him alone for real. Like, yo, he was chilling. Like, yo, you started all that shit, man. Like, so, you feel me? You brought the beast out in Kendrick, and Kendrick dust your ass for real. Like, not to say that you ain't put out some good records. Like, yo, some of the records that Drake put out was some good ass records for real. But all in all, like, yo, Kendrick was just, yo, he was so calculated in that shit. Like, it was just ridiculous. Like, but for you to be going through this defamation lawsuit, like, I really feel like it's a play for you to get from under UMG so you could just start getting money on some independent type shit. Like, that's what it feel like to me. I don't think it's more so like the whole Kendrick shit as far as him losing the beat. I think he just want to get under that umbrella. And then, it's probably some internal shit that happened. But like, yo, the same shit that they was doing, that you claim they was doing for Kendrick, as far as like boosting the streams and all that, they been doing that for you your whole fucking career. Like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, just that, like, okay, let's just face it. That's what they do for they top art. Like, they push out, you feel me? They pay for the streams to go. Like, yo, that's what they do. They do it for every big artist. It's not just because it's Kendrick. Like, they did it for you too. Over years. Like, yo, you've been running the game for what, 15, almost 20 years plus? And you ain't think they ain't done that for you? But now that you on the down because of the whole rap battle and Kendrick washed you, now all of a sudden you want to make it seem like, oh, they was pushing this shit and this and that. No, nigga, the song just slapped like a motherfucker. Like, you feel me? Kendrick came with that fucking heat. Like, that's all it really was. He came with that heat, man. And now you crying about the shit. Like, yo, I just don't understand. Like, it's like, but like I said, man, as far as that rap battle shit, I don't want to hear that shit from Drake no more. I don't. Not to say he's not, like, I like his songs, but when it comes to that battle shit, I don't want to hear it. Because when it was Meek Mills, you know what I'm saying, you was out there having fun with it, the back to back and all this, and then going to Philly and this and that. It was cool then, when you was up. When you was going against Meek, it was cool. But now that the tables turned and somebody had the upper hand on you, now it's a, come on, Drake. Come on, yo, just take that out. It is what it is. Like, yeah, okay. He said certain shit about you being a pedophile, and some of that stuff in the lawsuit too. about you being a pedophile and all this and all that. If it ain't true, it ain't true. Who cares? Yo, people said worse stuff in rap battles than that shit. Like, yo, go back to No Vaseline. Go back to Jay-Z Takeover. Go back to Nas Ether. Like, yo, go back to these. Yo, these niggas was disrespectful. Like, hella disrespectful. Like, saying crazy shit. Like, but man, what Nas say? I was leaving. No, was it Nas or Jay-Z? One of them was like, man, I was leaving condoms on your baby seat. Like, come on, bro. Like, yo, that's disrespectful as hell. Like, and you crying about because of certain. Like, you said shit about him that wasn't true. He said stuff about you that might not have been true. Just chalk it up as a loss. That's all it is. Like, yo, to go through all that, but like I said, I don't really think it's because of Ken. I just think he just want to get from under UMG umbrella, to be honest with you. So he could probably go the independent route. I guess he feel like he can make more money on his own going the independent route. I mean, not to say he ain't making a ton of money. Like, man, Drake caked up for real, but when you know that independent money different because you ain't splitting it with nobody for real. I mean, unless you splitting it with your team. But as far as like a bunch of different entities in the pot getting their money, and they ain't really doing too much but just pushing your shit out. But you really putting in all the legwork. I get that. I understand that. You feel what I'm saying? But like all that other shit though, like making it seem like, yo, all that shit stem from the rap battle. Like, yo, niggas been knew where you lived at. Just because he put it on a cover art? Like, come on, bruh. He was just calculated. He played chess with you, dog. He played chess with you. Plain and simple. He lured you in and you took it, and then he fried you. That's all it is. He fried you. Plain and simple.